Hello, um, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Olive, and this is my blog channel. This is my blog channel for me becoming a game developer, a good one, a really really good one. Cause I am a game developer, man. I just gotta do stuff. So yeah, I had a long day, so today I decided to just work on like the process of game development of this like little challenge game that I wanted to do. So today I just or not necessarily today. Well, tonight I just thought about just like, okay, what should I implement? What should I really really implement? Yeah, I already like want to implement the button that adds time, but what should I really implement that I know that's in the scope of the game. You know what I'm saying? Cuz like I don't want to like add anything too crazy that's not really in the scope. So it just messes things up and it makes things longer, more complicated than it doesn't have to be. You know what I'm saying? Being efficient, not for efficiency's sake, but for the game's sake, for the experience sake. Because like I'm not trying to make a Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm trying to make a Pong. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, yeah, I just thought about like, okay, it's a button game, so all you gotta do is just like make different types of buttons. So maybe buttons that change your shape, buttons that move around, like buttons that move around and stuff. Um, buttons that just yeah, it increases time. Maybe trap buttons that like, oh, you click on that, oops. Well, you decrease your time and your clicks at the same time. That would be cool. Now my mind is just jumping to ideas like, what if I make it like an idle? There's so much. That's what I love about game development. There's so much you could do with just such simple concepts if you have the creativity and the dedication to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about being smart or being like a god or just being like this one in a million person. You know what I'm saying? It's really just about you keeping your head down and letting your imagination run free. Using the brain that like you haven't been able to use in any other settings, like a school setting, because school forces you, at least in the American system, school forces you to think inside the box. It doesn't allow you to think outside the box. Like for example, since we're at elementary school, you know what I'm saying, they tell us to raise our hand just to go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been conditioned to do things, asking permission to do things that we want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy if you really think about it. But I digress. Yeah, I added like a little bit more features and stuff to the design itself, of course, not necessarily to to the programming, because like not all game development is programming, but I am like it's interesting because I really I guess that's why I chose game dev, because like I really love designing things, but I really love not implementing but building things, problem solving. So that's why I kind of really enjoy like programming when especially when I started, because programming is just like one of those things like it's kind of difficult because like I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, but once I figure out like what am I actually doing, it's actually really really fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if I just started just vibe coding? You know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty cool. But the design aspect, I'm definitely like a person who loves storytelling. I love storytelling, and I just love stories. I love little worlds, different worlds, the different experiences, and the different lenses of the human experience through different worlds, characters, um, different games and stuff like that. So you merge that together. You merge like the creative aspect of like making like designing like in your own experience, because I love designing my own experience, and then you add that to something like video games. I mean not video games. You add that with like computer science, like actually creating like the immersive experience itself, and then boom, you get game development. But that's what makes game development so hard. You got like some of the most hardest things to do in the world Screw it. I'll say too, some of the two of the most hardest things in the world, and then boom, you mash it together. Plus, with like less pay, because they just crunch the crap out of you in most companies, and then boom, you get game development as a job. You know what I'm saying? The slave job for entertainment. But that's like a topic for another day. Um, but yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and say like, yeah, I didn't necessarily did any. Not to say I didn't necessarily did anything. I just didn't implement anything in like the code. You know what I'm saying? I didn't actually like implement it. But you know, part of game design is planning and thinking and designing, and refining systems and stuff. So that's what I was doing today. Tomorrow is probably gonna be more of a challenge because, dude, I don't want to like just be here to complain. But wow, man, life lately for me has been very challenging. But I know, I know God is just like, okay, like I need this. If I really want to like do this, take this risk, it's gonna come with some challenges. You know, life is unfair, but sometimes the unfairness is what makes life more fulfilling. Without going too deep on that thought, I hope that makes sense on the basic level, because I could probably yap about something like that for like a cool hour. I should really start using my olive tree channel to just like sit down and to just start yapping, because that's what I do. It's whatever though. But yeah, hope you guys are okay. Um, please support, you know, the crazy stuff in the world, like the people in Gaza, um the people in the okay, the people in the US, you know, with all the protests and stuff like that. Please support. If you have a voice, use that voice. If you have a platform, use that platform. You do whatever you can, you know what I'm saying? Not every if everything was if every protest was and like support and stuff like that in that German bar park was like was solely based on money, then not a lot of things will be passed through. You know, it's not just about the money. It's about like the awareness and the ability, the courage to push through. You know, so you know what I'm saying, support, spread the message, spread love to everyone else and to yourself. I'm not even just saying that just to like just say that, man. Spread love to your neighbor, spread love to your family, your friends, yourself, your coworkers, and importantly yourself again, because it's important and we all deserve to be loved, man. All right, I catch you guys on another day, and yeah, man, day 13. Whew.